Ben Mickeljohn. I'm one of the main field coordinators for Ralph Nader for president in 2008.
Okay, and how did you get involved with the campaign?
I got involved with the campaign initially about a half a year ago. I was an undecided voter. I was making up my mind between the Green Party's presidential candidate and Ralph Nader's candidacy. And I signed up an email list, and the email correspondence, the listserv that I received from the Nader for President campaign was very hard-hitting, truthful, and persuasive. And so I gradually started to make up my mind towards Nader, and I got involved with some people in the Maine area that were promoting Ralph Nader, and the campaign started to kick into another gear, and we're opening an office, and recruiting volunteers, and distributing signs and literature, and making phone calls, and things are really happening. It's very exciting. What inspired me about Nader's candidacy is he is the strongest alternative voice against the established political structures. He's the strongest voice against the corporatization of our government and our country, and I think that's a voice that really needs support, and it needs to be heard. So.
Okay. And what do you see as his role in this election? Obviously, there are 4 other candidates running.
I think his role in this election is he's the candidate that is most truthfully speaking to the issues that are pervading every citizen right now.
And a lot of people call him a spoiler as a result of what happened in 2000. How do you respond when you hear that word?
You know, politics is people put a lot of guilt into politics. I mean, there's so many levels of guilt. First, they tell you if you don't vote, you can't complain, which I wholeheartely disagree with. You have a constitutional right to complain. It's not predicated on whether you vote or not. And many people maybe don't vote for very intelligent reasons. You have a right to complain whether you vote or not. Then you decide to go vote, and they tell you if you don't vote for these major parties, you're wasting your vote. And I think it's sad that there's so much guilt and negativity put into what you do with your vote, how much people want to blame you or guilt you into doing things a certain way. And then if you do vote for a Democrat, then all these Republicans say you vote the wrong way. So you can never feel good. But my history in politics is I was never interested in politics. In fact, I had a great disdain for politics. I was inspired into politics through the Green Party, personally. And I just decided that I was going to vote my conscience. I was going to support candidates that I believe in, whether they could win or not, and that's better than not voting. So my vote does not come from Democrats or Republicans. I haven't abandoned those parties. I never was subscribing to them. I was never subscribing to that whole political model. And so, you know, I'm a proud Nader voter, I'm a proud Green voter, I'm a proud citizen who votes my conscience, and I feel no guilt about it, as much as other people might try to guilt me away from voting the way I want to vote.
And how do you feel about Ralph Nader's chances in Maine?
Maine has always been really good to Ralph Nader. He yields some of the highest percentages in the country here. There's a very independent political streak in Maine. And I'm running into a lot of people that are not happy with the 2 major candidates in their positions. And even some people, I've been hearing a lot from people that were formerly leaning towards McCain that are dropping off that bandwagon because of the bailout. So people are thirsty for something new, something different. And Maine is a pretty open-minded state to giving those alternative voices a chance. You know, whether they can win or not, whether they are powerful or not, Maine will give those voices a chance.
Okay, thank you.